In Massachusetts, I think a couple things that have been really difficult. The first is getting people to work. And that's at almost any price, by the way. Our wages, we've increased our hourly wages over the last year by almost $5 per hour. Now, some people think that, well, that's good for the worker because, you know, they should be making more money. We're all for people making more money. But at the end of the day, as a small business, there's only a finite amount of dollars that we as business owners get to spend. Now, as these costs, as Marty indicated, as these costs start to rise, you have to decide where you're going to cut. We're going to cut healthcare benefits? Are we going to cut out our dental program? Are we going to take away contributions that we do with Habitat for Humanity or for New England Disabled Sports? Just as, I don't know if people realize, we're the folks that sponsor all these local things. Little League, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, when the high schools call to support their yearbooks and their sports teams, it's not Google, it's not Apple, it's us. We're the folks. So when you start taking gross profit away from us, we make some really tough decisions, some decisions that devastate people's lives. So when you back everything out, you realize that you don't make very much at the end of the day. And I think that's the fallacy in the discussions that are had away from small businesses, is that everyone looks at the tax return and said, look how much money they made. But what they never look at is, what was the net that you were able to earn on all of the stress, especially today, that we go through, all the risk that we now take on, which, by the way, it's never been riskier to be in a small business than it is right now. Because as Marty said and Christian said, you don't know if you're getting product to sell. We don't make pizza at night. We're in the drywall business. So we have to sell drywall. We have to deliver drywall. If we don't have it, which right now we're on allocation, it's hard to run a business. We don't plan by the week or the month. We plan by the years. So if we know that we're going to have a tax code that stays constant for the next 3 or 4 years, then we can plan and we know what we're going to do. If we want to go out and make an acquisition, expand our businesses, we can do that. Uncertainty, especially on the tax side for a small business, is just a huge risk, huge risk. So I would say to Congress, if you can lock this tax plan in for the next several years, that will allow small businesses to thrive, because we know exactly what we're dealing with and we know how to plan for that.